This episode of That Bites is brought to you by Firefox. What is up, guys? And I'm going to show you my favorite apps on the iPod Touch. Now, by favorite, I mean what apps I use the most. It might not be my favorite, but it's the ones that I use the most at the moment. So, let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on my iPod here, zoom in for you guys. Alrighty. Oops. Alrighty. So, I did this yesterday, but I didn't like it, so I'm going to film it again. So, on the first page, I have a bunch of Apple stuff that they provide you. So I'm going to start with Facetime. Facetime I don't use a lot. I mean, my mom has an iPad, but I rarely use Facetime. The next one I use is Camera, and that is if I do not have enough cameras in my room. And that rarely happens. I have my Canon T2i, I have my Sony Touch, I have my Canon PowerShot SD1300 IS, I have my iPod, and if things go where I need this is my phone, but that's terrible. So I have a lot of cameras, but I rarely use the iPod Touch. So YouTube, I prefer to use the website. But YouTube I use sometimes when I just forgot about something and I need to see it quickly without going onto my computer. App Store, obviously, I use to get apps. So that's all on this page. I mean, music I use, Mail I use, Safari I use, and videos I sometimes use, not really. Okay, Facebook. Yes, I do use that because I do have a Facebook account, and I use that a lot, enough actually. Sometimes I'll use the netbook that my family has, but sometimes I'll use my iPod. So next is Skype, and maybe some of you know that I moved, and the people who didn't come out to the house yet to see it, I usually take my iPod and give them a house tour. I walk through it with my iPod on Skype, and I Skype them, and they like it. They really do. Oops. Twitter I use sometimes, not really. Messenger, if I'm using this for just messaging on Facebook, then I'll definitely use that more than Facebook itself when I'm strictly doing messaging. The next one that I use is Best Buy. I'll use that when I want to look up something like the hours or something. And in the Apple folder, I have these, and most I use out of these is the remote, because it's just convenient how I can do my computer's music from this, and I can change it and everything, so it's great. Phone, I don't use these very much. Talkatone is the phone, and Text Free is the text, and Google Voice is text too, but I don't use that. Balloon Tower Defense Lite, I use that when I'm bored. For instance, I was at the hospital one day, not for myself, but for someone else, and I just whipped out Balloon Tower Defense, and yeah, I was sitting there until probably my iPod died. So that's addicting, but I don't play it often. Netflix, I use that sometimes, but it never works. Now this is a strange story. Well, not really strange, but it's like really weird and funny. My grandpa passed away, and I went to the place that had happened, and I use the M2, and M2 is actually like an EVP. My cousin does that. This is like hobby, and actually makes money from it, so that's pretty nice. And I went to M2 and I said, "Is there anyone here?" And it said Grandpa, and I'm like, whoa. So that was really funny, cool. Countdown is basically countdown to Christmas. I don't use that very much, just Christmas time. The next one is Mad Libs. That's a fun thing. If you get another player, you go, okay, just give me a noun. Something you do when you're bored. Give me a noun, give me a verb, give me this, and then, yep. That's funny. Songify is really fun too. Temple Run is something I use a lot. I mean, when I was on the bus coming home from school last year, I would always play Temple Run, and it got addicting. And right now I don't really use it as much, but yeah. Recorder Plus I use all the time when I want to film videos with a wireless microphone. Well, it's not wireless, it's wired, but I carry my iPod Touch around with me, so basically it's wireless once I sync all the audios. And PSN friends. If I wanna know if Dilly's online without going on and starting up my PS3, it's a really good app if I just want to, log on to my iPod Touch and get that. Next, out of all of these, and these are my most recent ones, I only use auto wrap. And basically what that is you talk into it and it'll wrap it for you. Like automatically, you just had to talk like I'm talking right now. Here, I'll demo it for you. So you get this. My camera's dying, so I have to make this short. Auto wrap. Okay, I am going to talk right now. I'm talking and demoing auto wrap for the YouTube viewers, so please subscribe. And you stop it. That was weird. And then it auto wraps it for you. It's processing.
I'm talking and demoing auto wrap for the YouTube viewers, so please subscribe. Okay, I am going to talk right now. I'm talking and...
Alright, that's basically what it is. It auto wraps it for you. So that is it. Thank you for watching, and let's take one last look at our sponsor for this video. Firefox. It's different by design, free, fast, flexible, and secure. Available for desktop and Android. Made by Mozilla, the nonprofit dedicated to promoting openness, innovation, and opportunity on the internet. Download Firefox now. Link is in the description below. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Goodbye.